So, hello guys, this is my newest video from Manic May. This is going to be part one of two parts of walkthrough of the maps from Northwold, Combat Paintball Northwold. So, enjoy the video. Okay, so here we are on Hyper. First game of the day. Kind of wakes you up. Get you moving at least. As you can Hyper, you can tell by all the tyres. Usually a good map for speedballers. They kind of like this one. And yeah, just gets you awake, gets you going. It's narrow but quite a long map. So you know, check your angles, corners, that sort of thing. And just shout, communicate. Always very useful in this sort of game. Alright, cool, move on to the next map. Right, here we are at Machine Gun Alley. The attacking team starts over here, usually with infinite lives, and their goal is to get all the way to the end, either by eliminating players or touching the last bunker. I think it's normally eliminating players. So the attacking team comes up Machine Gun Alley using bunkers, because right from the start of the game the defending team can shoot pretty much all the way to the attacking team from the second they say go. So obviously using bunkers for the attacking team is very useful. Someone's lost some pots over here. Ah, no, this is the night game. This is, I can tell by the glow sticks. Oh man, this would have been quite cool in the night game. Crazy. Yeah, so the attacking team coming up this way, they usually get stuck around about here where this bush is, simply because you can't see. If you come around here you can get through this bunker, but you're not allowed behind it, out of bounds, so you have to come around the front. So when you come around here, usually there's no one over that bunker because you've got this area here that you need to cross. So it's kind of exposed, kind of open, so everyone ends up over here. But unfortunately that means you end up in probably the narrowest part of the map itself, between the bush there and the bunker here. So it's kind of a bottleneck. You usually end up with people throwing smoke grenades and crazy kamikaze suicide rushes to get from the bush there just to that bunker there. But to do it, like I say, you've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunkers of people shooting at you just to get over the road. So that's quite a lot of firepower. And if you lay here, and this is where I go, well, one of my spots where I go, you can actually lay here, and the only people that can shoot you right now are people who get over the road and behind that bunker there. So to do that, obviously they're in the open and you can quite easily pick them off. I've done a few myself, to be giggity, to get, yeah, shoot people to get over there. It's not too bad. That, or if you stand here, you're completely safe. Even on the other side of that bush there might be 5, 10 people. So I might try myself, see if I can get a grenade over the bush and land right there. Gonna try it later, see what happens. I'm gonna guess it'll get stuck in the bush somewhere and no one will realise that I got blown up by a grenade. But yeah, so if we just run to the last bunker, say this one here, wrong door, excuse me. Yeah, if we get in the bunker here, and if I sit just here, I can see the tyres where they start the game. So that's probably where, oh, I don't know, 50% of people get shot. It's just a very hard map to attack, which I suppose is the idea, really. Right, moving on. Right, this place might look familiar. I've filmed many a smoke cloud and grenade and thing from here. This is the hut. Basically, a bit like Machine Gun Alley. There's a defending team in this house here. They can only be inside the house or behind sandbags, so anything you see pretty much here they're allowed. And if I don't tell anyone I did this, but if I stand on a sandbag wall, bit wobbly, you can see the attackers' bunkers. Yeah, out of breath now. So the attackers have to start at the far end and work their way up, and their goal is to either eliminate everyone in the hut and sandbags or touch the wall. Now, it might sound hard, but I've seen it done, I've done it myself, but it doesn't happen very often, so the defenders usually win. But yeah, inside the hut looks like this. So you usually get people hide here, and then you poke around, sort of stuff like this, you know. Around here, you get people outside the house, like that. Where I usually go, if I can find the spot, if they haven't changed it. Oh, here we go. I'm either usually here, and what I generally do is I just look through this little gap here. And if you come down a bit lower, you can also see through the net here, which is quite safe. Well, I haven't been hit yet. Or, other place, somewhere about here, a bit more open. I don't generally like being in the hut. Windows are a bit easy, I suppose. But right, that's for the defenders. Let's see what the attackers see. Okay, so this is, well, hang on, I'll take it back a bit. This is generally where the attackers start, anywhere from over there to about here, I suppose. And from here, you can quite easily see the black sandbags and the windows of the hut, which is good because they probably can't see you very easily. Now, as bunkers go, I generally go over here somewhere, and I try to work from left to right, trying to get as many as I can. But there's hundreds of places you could go. You know, bunkers. If you're brave, you could run up probably half the map. If you're lucky, you don't get shot. Or some people just end up behind this big old tree here. And then you can go up the far left. It's very tricky. If you're spotted, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. But yeah, smoke grenades are very useful on this map. You can see some here that have been used. Very useful. If you don't bring any, it's going to make your life a lot harder. There's a whole bunch of used smoke grenades there. Yeah, very hard. You kind of come up the right side. You've got starting there. You've got these logs here, log there. Fallen down tree. Quite good cover this. Very good cover, and you're very close from here. Very close. You could fire quite accurately at this sort of range. If I got there, I'd probably stay there for a good while. And then after that, it's kind of hard work. You're going to want smoke grenades, covering fire, suppression fire, all that sort of thing. And then if you get here, well, you're doing well in my books. Hopefully there's not very many left, because you're quite exposed to the sandbag wall there. And if that's not bad enough, the bunker right in front, pretty much knocking on the door right now. Yeah, it's going to be hard work to work this bunker, because when you come up, you've got a head, gun, shoulders, arms, all raised above the sandbags here, whilst they can poke around the sides, windows, that sort of thing. But right, that's the hut map. Right guys, that's the end of part 1. Part 2 should be coming soon. Please share, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. If you really enjoy the video, I'll be amazed if you do. And keep an eye out for the next video. Alright, see ya.